Moin, I'm Lars from Colorlock Lederzentrum. Yeah, we have a E38 BMW Montana black leather seat here. You saw one video before, a few videos before, when we did a repair on a steering wheel, and this car has textile seats. We will change it to leather, so we get some used seats, and this seat has here a big hole. Normally we recommend to change this part of leather to a new part of leather, but we have also products in the system to repair this hole. So I will show you how to use Glutex in this case and how to use leather filler in this case in black, and also some areas where color is missing, so we will show you how to refresh or recolor these areas. And yeah, but before we start with repairing, we have to clean everything. Mild leather cleaner is now here, but I will use strong leather cleaner with a brush. And yeah, after cleaning we start with Glutex. Yeah, strong leather cleaner and the brush. Finish with cleaning. I use a viscose cloth and a microfiber cloth, especially for leather. So you can't use every microfiber cloth, but this kind of microfiber cloth is especially for leather. Yeah, I prefer a little bit the microfiber cloth because then you don't need so many cloth. When you use a viscose cloth, you just need more. But it's up to you. Both is fine, but don't use any microfiber cloth. Look for a special one for leather, or take our. And yeah, everything clean now. The next step is stitching behind the Glutex. You can get it in black and white. I will use today the black one. A scissor to cut out the size what we need from the cloth or from the Glutex, and a needle to find the middle point, but I will show you now. Yeah, Glutex, cut it out with a scissor, do it a half centimeter bigger than the hole, and use the middle to point it in the middle, and yeah, work it in that it was very flat and smooth to the leather, so you can test with your fingers that you have no fold under this. So one thing to the Glutex, you have a glossy and a matte side. And the glossy side is this side where the glue is on, and this side is that what we want up, what is connecting to the leather, and the matte side is down to the foam. So we will activate it, or you can activate it with heat, and that is what we want to do now with the heat gun, or you can do also take a hair dryer, but we take a heat gun now. Activate the glue, and then we press with a silicone pad the Glutex with the leather together. Yeah, as you see, activate with a heat gun, and the side where the glue is glossy, and when it go in a reaction, so when you heat it up, it change from gloss to matte, so you know, okay, the glue is ready to bound it. Then press a little bit on it, and you see it is fixed now. And the next step is to fill this area with filler. You can buy filler in white and in black. You can add it to the white one, of course, also color. But when you add it, for example, red to white, you just get a rosa, and you never get a deep red. So that's the reason why we have also black. And for all dark colors, dark green, dark blue, night blue, black is a lovely situation for us now. Then use the filler in black And we start with a sparkle and we will finish with a sponge. So we fill first inside, then we put it inside with a sparkle, and the sponge we go over top because it's very helpful that you don't remove always with the sparkle a little bit too much product, so that you really can build it up. And then you have to wait. Filler have to dry by himself. You can't use a heat gun. You have to wait, or you can back it with a halogen lamp like this, or infrared lamp. You can push it up or just wait. It doesn't need too much time, so but you can't use a heat gun. So 20-25 minutes later, it's dry. You can feel it. One thing is this, but you also see this, the black is a little bit going or changed to anthracite, and it is much more matter than before. And yeah, next step is now sanding down everything with a leather sanding pad, and then remove or wipe the dust, and then we have to fill again. I already can see that some material or some filler is missing here, but first I will sand it down that we get it very smooth, to blind it out or blind it in and feather it out a little bit, and then we wipe the dust and fill again. So you see my bar is shaved, so the break was a little bit longer than we wanted, but yeah, it's dry. We send it down. We don't have to fill again. It was before I was thinking we have to fill again, but it looks everything fine. This is normally wrinkles here, so that is fine. We have to wipe the dust. I use leather cleaning spirit and a wipe or a cloth to wipe it. That is the next step what I want to do, and then we tape everything, the plastic parts what don't get color, and then we will spray a little bit primer, color, thin layers, multi-time layers, better than one thick layer, and we will sand between the layers also, the color layers. And before we go forward with the clear coat, with the top coat, I will say something again. Yeah, so what we did now is spray a thin layer primer on it, and thin is really enough. Don't use too much primer, you don't need so much. It don't have to be very sticky. Just a thin layer, dry it with a heat gun, then we spray 2-3 times a thin layer of color, we dry it between, and the final step what I did now is sanding this. And now I see also after color sometimes you see better if some areas are missing of filler. And I will fill here a little bit and I will fill here a little bit to make it just a little bit more nicer. And you can apply filler on top from sanded colors, no problem. Then we let it dry, then we will sand it, we will spray again bit color, I think 2-3 times again. We will dry between the layers with a heat gun and then also sand it, and the final color layer is without sanding, and then I will come back with a clear coat, top coat, how to use this. Top coat, clear coat is the next step. Before I introduce you how to use it, something to this what I did now. So I spray a thin color a thin layer color, dry it, sand it, and repeat this a few times. And also I did a massage. I bulk the leather to get the original grain back. And the sanding part is very important because you can feather out a little bit better and you get a smoothie surface. So please sand between the layers, and the final layer is without sanding. So the final layer color is just color, dry it and done. And clear coat, we have a top coat matte and we have a top coat gloss. You can mix together to get the correct gloss level. Brand new cars has mostly matte. If you have a very matte black color, it makes sense to add 2-3% color also in the clear coat matte. This car is around about 23 years old, so it has a semi-gloss finish. So we will use top coat matte, 10% gloss, and finally it's a 2K system, so we need a hardener, what we call crosslinker, 2% by leather crosslinker inside with the nuts here. We put it in this bucket, shake it very well, and then we have to filter it to get out the foam and also small particles. Okay, so go forward. So minimum 2 layers, cross spraying. I prefer to do more thin layers and dry it always between, and when it's dry, go over with the hand, check if no rough area is there. If some rough area is there, you can use the 4000 polish pad. I like to use this handle here. It's just a little bit easier, and go smoothly over the areas or over the surface and make everything smooth, that you don't have any rough areas. And then next day, apply leather shield, and you use it, looks more or less new. Thanks. Final step, leather shield. Shake it well, and then you can apply with a sponge, with a glove, or you can spray it also. I prefer the sponge today. Yeah, I know, a long video, but was a big wish from a lot of people that we show the whole steps with cleaning, filling, using the glue text, using filler, and. So I hope you enjoy everything. I wish you a good luck to do the same on your car seat, and any question, please use the comments down or send us an email. You can call us and we will answer as good as we can. Thank you for watching. Enjoy.